Hey guys, I am once again coming back with the friendship trilogy that I'm doing. I think I said I was going to finish this trilogy off about a month ago, but I had college finals, I had high school blue book exams, I had college blue book exams, I was away for an entire week in a different state. And then I came back and I've had to get back into the groove. I completely reorganized my entire room. It's been a while. But I wanted to get back to you guys because I really do feel like I should continue this, not continue, but like finish it off, I guess. I really, really want to finish this off. Also, I apologize around the end of the last one. The last live stream I did, the sound got really, really weird. It kind of had a vibrating noise. I don't know. It was very weird. I actually have an earbud in right now that is letting me hear my own self talk like a minute behind, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going to try to make sure it doesn't do that weird sound again. But without further ado, I'm going to continue. So today I'm actually going to do one on toxic friendships, and if I'm not looking straight at the camera, it's probably because I'm actually looking at an article right now. So I found this article today and I was like, this is the coolest thing, because most people don't always know what a toxic friend is. They have to figure it out for themselves, or they're too scared to speak up, maybe. I don't know. I know I had some trouble with this before, but some of these I'm just like, people do this? I'm just in such a bubble right now. I'm at church. I'm at Christian school where pretty much everyone there is Christian. Which is at a church, or I'm at band, which is also at a church, or I'm at church again for youth group. Like, I'm always at church. That's pretty much the extent of where I go on a weekly basis. I don't really go anywhere else. I go to this church, or this church. So, I'm in a very Christian bubble. So some of these things I was just looking at and I was like, how do people get so messed up in their head that they think this is okay to do to someone that would do probably anything for them? But that's what I'm going to read out, because you may think that your friends are not toxic, but if I read through these and your friends match like 5 or more, then they're probably a toxic friend, and you probably need to remedy that in some way or another. So here we go. Number 1. They convey criticism. So this one says they lack consistency in their words. They're like snipers. You don't know when they might strike, and their advice is a kick to the stomach that makes you feel small and embarrassed. This is obviously not biblical. Not what they're doing, at least. Like, the advice against it is probably biblical. You don't want someone who's just going to be like, oh my gosh, you're actually wearing that, like, okay, let me think of a better example than that. Not, oh my gosh, are you wearing that, because that's immodest. That would be a good friend. But, oh my gosh, that's so ugly. I can't believe you would do that. Like, friends that are just constantly criticizing you for things that they really shouldn't. They don't really have a say in it, you know? Like, obviously you want your friend to tell you if you look bad. But, like, if they're doing that all the time, that's toxic. Because then you think you look ugly all the time, and even if you do, you don't need a friend that's telling you that all the time. And I'm pretty sure you probably don't, to be honest. They're smart. I haven't read through these before. I'm going through this and like, this is my reaction to all of these. They're smart. They're like a single aircraft propeller. They skillfully determine which direction you move and how fast you go. Oh, so this is a manipulative friend. So you can't tell. Like, they kind of just tell you what to do and you kind of go along with it because you admire them or something, but they're very manipulative. Which is kind of a problem. Sorry, I was listening to see if the sound is getting weird a little bit, but I'm going to try to go faster. Okay, so they're extremely manipulative people, and they want to hurt you, but they also don't extremely want to hurt you, if that makes any sense. They're hurting you, but sometimes they don't even realize it because they're manipulating themselves to think that it's not manipulation. I don't know if that made any sense, but I hope someone understood that. Okay, it says if you try resisting, they fill you up with guilt until you cave in. I've had friends like this. They're not good friends. I kind of had to distance myself from them. They're covetous. They feel better when you acquire things that they don't have instead of being happy for you. I don't have very many friends like this, funnily enough. This one basically, I mean, it speaks for itself. It's just like, they just really want what you have, and they never stop wanting what you have, and they kind of make you feel bad for it sometimes. I've noticed this in other friendships that my friends have, but not my personal friendships. I don't think people covet what I have very much. I hope not. I mean, I'm very blessed, but I mean, I just find it weird when people like want what I have. I don't know. It makes me feel strange. They discredit you. They doubt everything you say or do. They hold you in low esteem and spread lies about you. They lack faith in you and belittle your achievements. Oh, I have a few names that come to mind right this second, but I'm not going to say them. There are a lot of people in the world that will do this, and again, they may not know that they are doing this. So sometimes you might have to confront them and tell them that they are doing this. You need to get away from those people if at all possible. They lack empathy. People who lack empathy are my least favorite people. And I don't mean people that just are kind of not... there's this one guy I know, and he doesn't really lack empathy. He just kind of has a mind of his own, and that came out wrong. Everybody has a mind of their own. I'm not saying otherwise, I swear. I can't really explain it. I guess he's just not he's not insensitive, he's just not sensitive. So he's just kind of in this middle area where he just kind of says what comes to his mind, and he doesn't really think about how it will affect others. It's not that he doesn't care, he just doesn't think about it. He just blurts out whatever comes to his mind. That's not the people I'm talking about. When I say, like, I don't like people that lack empathy, I mean people who literally will say stuff to hurt you because they know it will hurt you. That is, in my opinion, the worst type of person. Like, yeah, there are murderers, but there are people who will literally go out of their way to hurt your feelings, and that is the type of person I hate. I hate murderers too, or not hate, but I hope you guys know what I mean. Anyways, I don't hate people. I don't hate anyone. That is against the Bible. That I know is not biblical. Don't expect empathy from toxic people, so the post says. Untrustworthy people. They disclose secrets confined to them, which destroys the trust you put in them. Okay, there are some secrets that need to be told. There are some friends that have things going on that you need to talk about. No matter what they make you promise, you need to talk about it. And you know those things. Everybody probably that watches this will know those things. Those things are not okay to keep to yourself. And then there are things like embarrassing secrets that, yes, it would be funny. You would get laughs. It would make you popular for 5 seconds and a half. But it's going to ultimately put this other person down. And that is a terrible, terrible person. Freeloaders. These people just take from you, but they're never there when you need them. They never want to give you anything back. They just want to, like, take everything you have and pretty much leave you with nothing and pretend their friendship is enough for that. And sometimes it is. And if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But if you're not okay with that, you need to speak up. So, there's that. The gossipy type. The gossipy type is another really terrible type of person. They will just continue to talk about you behind your back. I know people like this too. They will talk to you. How to find this out is they will talk to you about other people. And they'll be like, oh, she just did this and this and this, and he did that, and oh my gosh, they did this and this and this, oh my goodness. And you'll just sit there and you'll be like, okay, whatever. Or maybe you'll laugh with them. You might. I don't know. Maybe you will. But if they're talking about other people that way, they're talking about you like that. And it's sad, but it's reality. So you gotta deal with it sometimes. I'd say for anyone in any of these positions with any of these friends, I can tell the audio is getting weird now. I'm very sorry. Guys, get me to 100 subscribers so I can just record this online without having to use the weird external stuff. But if you have any of these friends, there are ways to figure this out. You usually will know what type of friend is doing what type of toxic thing to you, and you'll be able to pick them out and kind of hopefully be able to talk to them about it and be like, hey, this really isn't cool. And if they are kind of like, okay, whatever, then you don't want them in your life. I know it might be hard sometimes, but sometimes you just need to, like, let them figure their life out for a little bit before you guys, continue to grow closer as friends, because you don't want friends that are toxic. I think that wraps up my toxic friend, my friendship trilogy overall. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so very sorry it took me so long to do this. I'm gonna try to keep going every week now, maybe even twice a week, who knows. If I just think of something I'm like, I want to post about that, then I might. I am trying to get up to 10,000 views, which I know is a lot, but across all of my videos, I think I can get up to 10,000 views, and if I do, I will do a video every single day of the week. So whenever that happens, I will be checking it constantly to see if it happens. I'm going to be sharing my stuff everywhere, and I hope that it happens soon. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you whenever I do my next video. Bye guys.